Market worries of a recession have made a comeback this week, and with consumer sentiments taking a turn for the worse, we take a look at what next week has in store for the markets. On the monetary front, we note a relatively quiet period in regards to monetary policymakers as Fed enters its blackout period before its May meeting. On a more fundamental note, we note the release of Riksbank's, Turkey CBT and BOJ's interest rate decisions on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday respectively. As for financial releases, we make a start on a quiet Monday with Germany's IFO indicators for April on Tuesday during the European session. We note the UK CPI figures, and during the American session, the release of the US new home sales and consumer confidence figures for March and April respectively. On Wednesday, during the Asian session, we make a start with New Zealand's trade data for March, Australia's CPI rates for Q1, and in the European session, we have Germany's GfK consumer sentiment figure for May and the UK CBI distributive trades figure for April, while during the American session, we have the US durable goods orders for March. On Thursday, we note a quiet Asian session, and we make a start during the European session with Sweden's preliminary GDP rate for Q1, followed by the Eurozone's business climate, economic sentiment, and final consumer confidence, and Canada's business barometer, all being for the month of April. During the American session, we highlight the key release of the US GDP rate for Q1 and the weekly initial jobless claims figure. Lastly, on a very busy Friday, we begin during the Asian session with Japan's CPI print for April and preliminary industrial production rate for March. During the European session, we have France's, Germany's, and the Eurozone's GDP preliminary rates for Q1, UK's nationwide house prices rate, France's, Germany's preliminaries HICP rates, as well as Switzerland's COF indicator figure, all being for the month of April. During the American session, we note the US consumption adjusted rate and the core PC price index rates for March, followed by Canada's GDP for February and the US University of Michigan consumer sentiment. It's the final figure and it's for April.